Is berberine a natural version of Ozempic for weight loss? That's what we're going to take a deep dive in today because I wasn't interested in doing a video on this until I did a little search on nature's Ozempic on TikTok, and there's just massive amounts of people doing this with great results. But the thing that really got me is when I went to Google and I started searching this, and wow, I mean, it's almost like this coordinated commercial for Ozempic, really smashing and invalidating berberine. They're talking about, you got to be careful with berberine because it could give you side effects like diarrhea, constipation, gas, stomachache. And if you actually consume too much, it could be fatal. I mean, I would really like to know how many people died of ever taking berberine. I mean, it's just really about putting doubt in your mind about taking something more natural because you can't patent it. They'll mention that you don't want to use berberine as a substitute for Ozempic. There's not enough research on this topic yet. Maybe we should wait until someone decides to spend the money and do a double-blind placebo-controlled trial on berberine. That's not ever going to happen. So let's talk about berberine, exactly what it is. It's not a plant. It's a phytonutrient or chemical in various types of plants. And it has some very interesting properties. I mean, like massive benefit to almost every single condition you can imagine, with emphasis on your blood sugar. They've done comparisons to metformin, one of the blockbuster drugs for type 2 diabetes, helping someone with insulin resistance. Guess what? Berberine gets similar results to metformin with less side effects. There's side effects with metformin. This is why metformin has what's called a black box warning, because it has major side effects. So as far as helping you lose weight, berberine doesn't directly melt any fat off your body. What it does is it goes deeper into the reason why people are overweight in the first place. It addresses insulin resistance. It can help you lower blood sugar. And insulin resistance and blood sugar are behind a slow metabolism. It's behind people gaining weight. Why would there be 41 patents on berberine? Because people are trying to patent it so they can make money on it because it really works. Berberine even helps to activate vitamin D into the active form. There's been longevity studies. It has anti-arrhythmic properties, helping people with arrhythmias. It also helps decrease the risk for a fatty liver. It's neuroprotective. And even if someone is on chemo or radiation therapy, berberine can help make that drug more efficient, so you could potentially take less of it. Also, if you take a blood sugar problem like type 2 diabetes, a lot of that blood sugar that's elevated is coming from our own body making this glucose from the liver. It's called gluconeogenesis, the formation of new sugar. Well, guess what? Berberine helps lower gluconeogenesis. And I think the big thing that berberine does for people, if we take a look at what's really happening deep in the cell, it's the improvement of the mitochondria. We keep coming back to this mitochondria because most health problems are related to the mitochondria. So what does berberine do to the mitochondria? Well, it increases the number of mitochondria. That's called mitochondrial biogenesis. It helps clean up damaged mitochondria. And as you might already know, cancers develop from a damaged mitochondria. So if you can clean up these damaged mitochondria before it becomes out of control, this is probably why it has a positive effect on preventing cancer. And it also helps make the mitochondria more efficient. So it's going to allow you to make more energy from the food that you eat in the mitochondria. It is the superstar of natural remedies, and it has very minimal side effects, if any, if you're taking it in a normal amount, like maybe 1 gram per day or 1.5 grams per day. So if you're not exercising or not changing your diet and you take this, it's probably not going to do much. But if you combine this with a healthy ketogenic diet, with intermittent fasting, with exercise, I think it can greatly enhance your results. Now, if you have not seen my video on Ozempic and exactly how it works and the problems that it has and what you should do to counter the bad effects if you take it, you should watch this video right here.